Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ball gang. Today, I want to have a little reflection video, give a couple updates, but mainly focus on the fact that we've uploaded 100 videos. So we just looking back, 100 videos later, where did things start? Where are things now? Let's get into it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please and thank you. Love you, mean it. Like I said, I wanted to come in, give a couple updates, but mainly focus on 100 videos later, from start till now, where are we at and where are we going? A couple health updates. Nothing has really changed from the last video, which was here. I'll put the thumbnail here of my last update video. I kind of told you guys just brief details. I was out on short-term disability. My leg was swollen. So what's changed since then? Had the MRI. Nothing really came about. They didn't really see anything to specifically say what's been going on with my leg. My leg is still fat. I'm still not back in lymphedema treatment just because we still don't know what's going on with my leg. Basically, as of now, my doctors just want to focus on the root of the situation, which is my cancer. So they're focusing on that, knocking down the cancer, all that good stuff. Yesterday, I had a CT scan, which was just to determine where my cancer was at this given moment. Haven't had the follow-up for that, so I will update y'all on that a little bit later. So yeah, that's kind of been my health update. I guess another thing with health is that I've been trying to stay a little bit active I've been at home for like 4 months, but I just decided, you know what, Alvin, get up, get active, because I've been putting on some weight, which I didn't like, but my doctors have been saying the weight is coming from my leg, just simply because every extra millimeter, comparing to my leg that's not swollen, every extra millimeter, my doctor said, is basically an estimated gallon of fluid that's in my leg. And we both know from looking at my legs in the picture that I showed last time, that's a lot of extra weight. It's a lot of millimeters, it's a lot of gallons. That's kind of like the update with my health. I have been walking, which haven't been swelling my leg up. Honestly, I've been kind of trying to test and see how much activity I can do before my legs start to swell up or harden or whatever. But it really hasn't done nothing. Like for the last week, I've been walking at least 4 miles a day. That's been like my little challenge to myself. I've been doing that, and the only thing I really noticed was, honestly, my hands were starting to swell up. And I only noticed that the last 2 days, which was yesterday and the day before. My hands would start to swell up, but maybe an hour after I got done walking, my hands would be the regular size. I only noticed this because I was doing something and I made a fist while I was walking, and it felt weird, it felt uncomfortable, and I was like, what in the world? So I just kept doing it. I'm like, that seems weird, but whatever, we're gonna look past it. But when I got to the house, the icing on the cake was my Apple Watch is not one of those you snap it together. I wish I had it on right now to show y'all, but it's a continuous chain link and it kind of fastens together. You know, most Apple Watches kind of buckle together like a belt. Mine kind of clips together. It was hard to get off, and I was like, how is my Apple Watch hard to get off? It's always got extra space in it. I always feel like it's somewhat too big, but it was hard to get off. I had to shimmy it off of my hand to get it off. But anywho, so that's updates with my health. Logo. 100 videos later, I just want to say, first of all, thank y'all for the ones that's been here from the jump, and thank y'all for the newcomers that's new on the channel, that's been watching new content. I would like to say YouTube also told on y'all. They tell me every couple weeks I go to check, and only about 30 to 40% of y'all is actually subscribed to the channel. So let me know what's going on, because it's free to subscribe. You can you can comment, all that good stuff, but subscribe to the channel, okay? But anywho, yeah, 100 videos later. Now this also consists of shorts and long form videos, but we are 100 videos later. When I first started this channel, I was watching a bunch of cruise content and stuff like that. I was watching all kind of creators. I was watching cruise news content from a couple different creators like Jay and Tony. I was watching life Life With Us TV. I was watching a bunch of cruise creators, AK Family. I was watching a bunch of different cruise content. I do want to say thank you to those creators because y'all kind of opened the door. I already had a small film and photography background, mainly managing productions and stuff like that in college. Doing this myself, recording myself, editing, all that kind of stuff, I really didn't do that side of film. I was mainly on the production side in college. Like, this was kind of like, okay, you can do something for yourself now. And so that's what I chose to do. And it was a lot of the case, I was saying that not really I could do the same content better, because it was never really a competition for me. It was just of, what about my perspective? I didn't see any creators that was a young black gay male and that traveled with other people but also solo. And so I was like, we might have something here. So instead of seeing the content from somebody else's perspective, from that shoe of being a gay black male, I was like, well, why don't I just create it? And it was that, and it was the simple fact of, I wanted something so I can go look back at vacations and stuff like that, me having a good time. We all have our moments where we feel down and it's just like we need a pick me up. And one thing that picked me up is looking back at memories. I always look back at photos of family and stuff like that and just think about memories with these, particular people and whatever the case. And that always kind of bring my spirit up. This was another moment for me to create those memories myself and put them out there to share. Now, I think that's changing a little bit. I was watching a live from Life With Us TV. I was watching their live the other week, driving back from the Oasis, Utopia of the Seas. They were talking about, basically, if you want to create, just go out there and create those memories, create those vlogs. If you want to be a YouTuber, do it. It's another avenue to create that freedom that you want for yourself. Don't look at a job to create freedom for you, because a job is basically there to create freedom for themselves and for the ones that control what's going on. So you need an avenue to create for yourself, to create that freedom. And so I think I'm going to convert this into like just a full-on business play. Like, actually start to be serious about it instead of just, I went on a cruise, I did some vlog and stuff like that. So it's created some new ideas in my head and I brought the idea up, I think in my last update video. I asked y'all if y'all want to see more of my personal life, and I thought about it, and honestly, not that I don't think that interesting, it's just the fact of there's a level of privacy and a level of comfort, and I'm comfortable with letting anybody know about my life, because it can always help somebody else. It's not about the comfort. I guess it's just a level of privacy, and I choose to share with some people certain things in my life. And so I'm not gonna put those intimate details, all that stuff, on YouTube. I'm just not. I like to keep a lot of my life private. But when it comes to this channel, I think I am just going to focus on cruising and traveling, because this is TravelingABald, not CruisingABald, just traveling. But I think I'm going to focus on first time experiences. What do I mean by that? Life With Us TV, they have a focus on first time cruising, which kind of fueled this whole direction. They focus on first time cruising, and they was like, we need help because they can't service everybody. And I was like, you know what, that's true. Because my channel kind of have followed in that direction, within the 100 videos that led us here. With D's first cruise on the Valor, my first cruise on Royal, my first group cruise that I created is on the channel. That's actually the first vlog series, even though if it was like 7 of us, it was 7 of my good friends, and we all went on a cruise to celebrate my birthday. So I think I am going to celebrate, I think I am going to focus on the first time experience of just traveling in general, especially with me being a flight attendant now. I feel like it's different. Even if I do like some flight attendant vlogs, it's different to see, that type of travel from that aspect. of not being a passenger and somebody being, you know, working. What, you know, how do our life operate? So I'll include a little bit of that too. But like first time experiences, when I grew up, I always wanted to travel. My mom and dad was more focused on, instead of using bill money to go travel and stuff like that, they used bill money to take care of the kids. And so I'm glad that they had that mindset, but the one thing that took away from that is we didn't have a lot of family vacations and stuff like that growing up. Now that I'm adult, I got my own bills, stuff like that, I can kind of create my own roadmap as I want to. There's a lot of places that I want to go visit that I haven't been able to. Now that I have the resources that I have, I think I'm gonna focus on first time experiences, just traveling in general. Of course, we still gonna stay cruising. That's like my baby. I love cruising. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the new focus of the channel. I already had some stuff I recorded, like John's birthday weekend when we went to Chicago. I'm still thinking about putting that out, because it has something to do with travel. You know, we'll see. Other than that, yeah, that's basically, I just wanted to say thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the ones that's been here for a long time. Thank y'all for the ones that's just stepping by. Only about 40% of y'all is subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching this and you notice that subscribe button is white, I'm gonna say white as of now because they might change it later like they did before. Hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. It is free, okay? It is very much so free, and I will never charge for that. Consider subscribing to the channel. But yeah, that was it. I just wanted to give y'all a little health update. Come to y'all, let y'all know about the new focus of the channel. And in the comments below, this is something I've been wanting to do, an emoji for each video for each week. We gonna put the strong arm emoji. We gonna do that one this week. The channel has been holding strong, so let's do the strong arm emoji in the comments. If you got any questions, concerns, whatever the case, I am thinking about doing a live show. If y'all want to know what's been going on in my life like that, I will show personal stuff like that in live shows. So that's where y'all can get, if y'all want to know a little bit more about my personal life, we can get personal in the live shows. As always, do what you love what you do, and I mean that. Just like I said, I love to travel. That's why this whole channel came about. I just got a little bit of inspiration from those cruise vloggers, specifically cruise vloggers. So that's how this channel came about. Like I said, do what you love what you do. And when I say I love you, mean it. I truly love you guys. I mean it. Like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all, because I would have stopped a long time ago. We wouldn't have never made it to 100 videos. So again, I love you, mean it. And for Nick and Diana, from y'all Facebook comment about the Utopia of the Seas videos, y'all can go kiss my